New tonight, a Florence man is in custody after allegedly threatening to shoot his sister. According to officials, a call came in Monday night from 24-year-old Cleavon Anthony Thomas's sister, saying that during a verbal argument, he flashed a gun and threatened to shoot her with it. Police arrested Thomas at the Meadowbrook apartment complex in Northampton, but they were unable to locate the gun. Thomas was arraigned earlier today and now faces up to 5 years in prison. He was released from custody under stipulations of undergoing a mental health evaluation, maintain a job, and possess no firearms. He's due back in court in October.